Welcome to the Swing Clinic. I'm your host, PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm Swing Clinic co-host Christina.
Today we are in Austin, Texas at Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa.
Beautiful. I love Austin. It's one of my favorite cities in the country. Barbecue, entertainment, longhorns, everything I love except for the humidity and what it's doing to my hair.
Of course, it's all about Christina. Well, we are in Texas and we're dealing with the Texas winds. So
We are.
you gotta be able to keep that ball flight down. So I'm gonna show you how to hit a punch shot, keep that ball below the wind. But Christina, it's not all about keeping the ball flight down in a long game, also the short game. We're not gonna go as far as the Texas wedge. I'm gonna show you a great bump and run shot to keep it down. I have so many of my students talk about getting the club stuck behind them. They can't keep the club in front of them. I'm gonna put your body in a position where that can't happen, and that's gonna help you too.
Perfect. And then I'm going to be talking with Breck Spradley. He's actually the director of instruction here at the Barton Creek Golf Academy. Last but not least, we're going to look at one of the best putting training aids on the market, the putting arc.
But before we do all that, we stand here on the 10th tee, the Fazio Golf Course, the Canyons, and you cannot slice the golf ball here. Right is dead. Slicing the golf ball really isn't good anywhere, but especially here on the 10th hole at Barton Creek. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna teach Christina how to never slice that golf ball again. It's all about your swing path.
Never? All right, let's do it.
Stick that tee in the ground and let's do it.
Perfect.
Okay, slicing the golf ball almost always comes from your swing path. And I know you've all heard, you gotta swing the club from the inside. Go ahead and sit up, Christina. You gotta swing that golf club from the inside to stop that slice. Problem is, what happens, Christina, most of the time is when you tell most amateur players to swing the golf club from the inside, what do? Go ahead and set up to it.
Here and then there.
Yeah, they take it inside from the beginning. And when you get it in here from the beginning and you get it to the top, there's no more room to be able to swing it from the inside. Christina would actually hit herself in the ankle. So when we take it inside, as Christina was just showing you, typically what happens is, where do they go, Christina?
There.
Over the top.
Over
so
the
they
top.
make that big circle. So now they're making a circle that goes in and it goes out and across. And what's that gonna create? That's gonna create that ball spinning this way, and that's gonna create the woods right there, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
A little Otis Brown.
So what we have to do is we have to do the opposite. A lot of opposites in golf make things work. So, everybody kind of always gives Jim Furyk a hard time about his golf swing. But in reality, it's the perfect path to be able to not slice the golf ball.
Okay.
So go ahead and set up to it. What we want to feel is we want to feel that golf club going more in a straight back position, or maybe even if we're practicing outside to get that feeling. So we're going to make that loop this way, which will give us room to come from in here. Look at where that club's coming from now. We're coming from the inside, which is gonna make that golf ball spin this way.
Create a baby draw.
Little draw is what we wanna do.
Perfect.
So it's all about the path. So what I want Christina to do is, I want her to, and I want you to do this at home too, I want to see you over-exaggerate. I want you to take it way outside. So go ahead, let's take some practice swings. But I want you to feel like you're taking it back with your shoulders. I want you to take it way outside and weigh in. Make a loop for me. A couple practice swings.
Okay.
Exaggerate. No ball. Don't hit the ball. Just take it and swing it in. There you go. Swing it full. Back away from it. I'm going to see a practice swing.
Okay.
There you go. Big loops. Big loops. Loops. There we go. In. There we go. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to over-exaggerate that feeling so we can feel that room from the inside. So again, it's if we take it back with our shoulders, it's out and it's in. And again, we're not gonna make our golf swing this way, but we're gonna get that feeling of taking it back with our shoulders straight, and it's gonna change your path. And if we can change that path, then we're gonna be able to get rid of that slice and start swinging it from right to left. Think you got it?
I think so. I mean, you definitely feel it when you take it out here.
Straight back.
Absolutely.
Take it back with your shoulders.
How's
And then
that?
drop it from the inside. Make the loop for me. Just feel the loop. Practice swings and feel the loop. There you go. Practice swings and feel the loop. All right, let me see you rip one.
All right, let's try to do it. Outside, practice swing. All right, let's do it.
Look at you. You started down the right side and
Little
bring it
baby
back.
draw.
Yeah, nobody's afraid when you can swing that loop. All right, well, we are in Texas, as we told you before. In the Texas, the wind
As you can tell.
it's just playing havoc right now with Christina's hair. Well, what we need to do is we're going to teach you how to hit that low punch shot. We're going to keep it right below that Texas winds. No worry after that, all right?
Perfect.
All right, when we come back, we'll do that all and more on the Swing Clinic.
Welcome back to Swing Clinic. We are here at the Barton Creek Golf Academy. And Jimmy, I hear you're gonna help me hit a low punch shot.
Well, we are in Texas and we got a little lull right now. No wind, which never happens here, it doesn't seem like.
We got a little rain though, we're
That's
okay.
all right, yeah, we'll be okay. Rain, wind, there's not much rain in Texas usually, but there is always wind in Texas. So you need to be able to flight your golf ball. And sometimes it's a little bit how you set up to the golf ball that causes you to spin it a lot and hit it high. So I'm gonna show Christina how to set up to it a little bit differently. It's gonna help you keep that ball flight down, all right?
Perfect, let's see it.
Set up to that golf ball. First and foremost, what I typically see with players that hit the ball too high and spin it a lot, and with irons, Christina has a 7-iron in her hand right now. Let's go ahead and set up. Is they're too far away from the golf ball. And when you get too far away from the golf ball, you start to swing around yourself more. And when you swing around yourself that way, what's typically going to happen is you're going to swing a little more up on the golf ball. If you swing up on the golf ball, scoop it, what's going to happen? That ball's going up in the air, which is exactly what you don't want to happen in Texas. So first thing we're going to do with Christina is we're going to make her stand a little closer to the golf ball. So we're going to get her a little more on top the golf ball. So if I can get you a little more on top the golf ball, that's going to allow our body to stay on top of the shot. Next, if we're going to get a little closer to the golf ball, I want to see you choke down on the golf club a little bit. So let's go down on the shaft a little bit, maybe an inch or so, inch and a half, to allow you again to stay on top. Now, since she's a little bit taller to the golf shot and she's a little bit closer, go ahead and take it back. She will be able to, all the way to the top, she will be able to stay in her downswing. She'll be able to stay a little taller, as you can see, stay on top of that golf shot instead of swinging it from the inside like she was before. Her hands are coming in at a good angle and she's able to trap that golf shot. Real important for her, go ahead and swing through it, Christina, is to work her whole right side through so her whole body stays on top of the golf shot. Last but not least, and this is going to be a weird one to you right now, go ahead and set up to it. Because we're not used to staying on top of that golf ball as much, if we do this with our normal square club face, we'll probably start the golf ball left. You see a lot of people hit punch shots, they hit it left. So I'm actually going to have you open the club face up a little bit. So open the club face up a little bit, and that'll allow you, when you do stay on top of it a little bit more, that golf ball won't go left.
Come off a little bit more square.
All right? So stand tall. Choke down. Open the club face up a little bit. Punch it right through that wind. Let's see it.
Right through it. All right, let's see it. Stand tall, grip down, open face, low ball.
Really good. Really good. Finish low around her body, which I didn't even teach you that, but she just showed you right there.
Okay, so we did the long game low shot. I say we head over to their amazing short game facility and do a short shot, hitting it low. Little bump and run.
Yeah, you got to keep those short shots below the wind too, huh?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go do it. Christina's working on a little bit of the bump and run shot around here in Texas, huh?
Short shot. We did the long one. Now we need the short one.
But you know what? Most people think that bump and runs only happen around the greens. I see them with the 8-irons, and I see them maybe almost like the long putting stroke and bumping it. But that is so far from the truth, especially here in Texas. So Christina, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back here, and I'm going to show you that how the bump and run can actually be played all over the golf course. And it really is something that I think is underutilized in the game of golf, is really bumping the ball around the golf course. They do it a lot overseas, but here in the United States, they don't seem to do it as much. So if I gave you a golf ball right now, and I'm going to take your golf club, and I'm going to tell you, you have no golf club, and I'm going to tell you, I want you to throw that ball to the hole underhand, and I want you to get it to the hole any way you can. Show me how you would do that.
Oh my gosh, this is hard.
It is hard. It's harder than it looks, but let me see it. Okay, good. Absolutely excellent. And you know what she did there, but as you see, what she did there was she didn't throw the ball way up in the air and try to land it soft. You know, you never even thought about doing that, would you? But if I saw you guys with the wedge there, that's what they would have done.
58, open it up.
Straight up in the air, trying to stop it on the green, and it doesn't work that way. So again, it's a lot easier touch and feel around this area. We're about 40 yards from this pin, is to bump that shot. So I'm going to give her another golf ball right here and give her the feeling of doing that. But some keys I'm going to show you before we do that. Go ahead and set up to it. Real important when you're trying to hit this bump shot and keep the ball down is take the club back just a little bit, about distance you would. Good. As you come through, the hands have to win the race to the golf ball. If the club, which that's what I see you guys doing all the time, if the club wins the race to the golf ball, that lifts the golf club up in the air. You got a little dirt on your club there. Let me fix that for you?
Please do.
So again, it's the hands win the race to the golf club, and the hands continue to win the race. We never let this happen
The flip.
and this break down and flip, and we'll
Yeah.
be able to keep it down. So that's the only thing Christina's gonna do. She's gonna move the ball back just a little bit in her stance. She's gonna let her hands win the race to the golf ball, and she's gonna bump it into that hill and let it run. It's such an easier shot, Christina, than that flopper up in the air and trying to stop it. And you guys need to start using it more, I'm telling you.
Unless you practice every single day, 30-yard shots, this is the shot that's gonna keep you out of trouble.
Well, let's see you go ahead and hit one.
All right, hands forward, always. And
All the way through.
Move your body towards the target as
Exactly.
well. All right, a little low shot, run it up there.
And exactly what Christina just said, that's excellent. Exactly what Christina just said right there is keep the body moving. If the body keeps moving, the hands will keep moving.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, what's next?
we're gonna go on to keeping the club in front of you. We get it stuck behind us all the time, and I'm gonna put Christina's body in a position she can't make a mistake unless she does it wrong, but she never does. All right, we'll do that all next when we come back. That's right here on the Swing Clinic. Welcome back to the Swing Clinic. We're here at Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa, and we are at the Barton Creek Golf School here, the Barton Creek Golf Academy, and what a great place to get better at our games, huh?
The range is huge. They have a fantastic short game
There's
facility.
golf courses everywhere if you want to play golf.
Like
Where
five?
you look, they're just
Yeah,
everywhere, right?
exactly.
So, Christina, let's talk a little bit about, when you guys talk about getting the club stuck behind you. I hear it a lot. I get it stuck behind me. I feel like I can't go anywhere. A lot of times that happens by the positioning of your arms and your body throughout your golf swing, especially your takeaway. So I am going to put you in a position to where I don't ever hear that again about stuck behind you anymore, all right?
Perfect.
All right, go ahead and set up to it.
Okay.
Okay. First and foremost, most of the time, people get the golf club behind them too much where they feel like they're stuck because they take the golf club away with their arms and inside. So as you watch Christina do that, she takes the golf club away, do that again, with her arms and inside. And what you're gonna see what happens here is Christina's left elbow is pointed towards you right now.
Yeah.
Her golf club is gonna get behind her, probably a little flatter golf swing than she typically wants. And that all started by her taking it away with her arms
Just
and
my
her body
hands.
not moving with it. You cannot get the golf club stuck behind you if your body moves with the turn, but you can if you, as I say, take it away with your arms. So one big key, left elbow. See this thing right here? This is our key right here. This is the important thing in this golf tip that we're gonna use right now, and you're gonna love her left elbow when it's over with. It's gonna make it better. So what I want to see your left elbow in the takeaway, Christina, stay pointed towards the ground. So if you see if her left elbow stays pointed towards the ground, what we have is her chest is moving with it. The club is actually getting in a good position on the way back, a good plane on the way back. And again, it's not stuck, it's not back here behind her. The club's in front of her right here.
So it's down as opposed to when
Down,
I'm here,
towards
it's
the ground.
faced
Exactly
everyone.
right.
Okay.
So down and towards the ground. Now, really important also on the way through. So as we go down, the club stays in front of us. See her left elbow. It's not pointed towards the ground. At impact, we're in good position. And here's another key for us right here. As we go through, it stays down towards the ground and it folds up. Because you know how many people and how many times that I see, go ahead and hold on to it with the other hand. I see this finish right here, elbow up, holding on. I don't want to hit it left. No good, right?
The right.
Yeah, so show them good and bad. Let me see good and bad. So let's see bad first. Bad
Okay.
would be
So bad would be
around
here.
you, elbows pointed towards you, and then as you come through, look what happens. Elbow stays up, you hold on to it, no good. Show them good.
Okay. So
Good would be left elbow stays, there we go, to the ground, through impact, stays pointed at the ground, afterwards stays pointed at the ground. See how it just folds up in a nice position. Life is good.
life is good.
No more stuck. The club won't be back here anymore. It'll be right in front of your chest, right where we want it, and you're gonna strike it good every single time.
All right, let me try to hit one.
All right, do it.
All right, elbows down, elbow down.
Very good. Made good solid contact there.
Yeah.
Club stayed in front of her the whole time. All right, well, when we come back, we are going to have a special guest on the show, Director of Instruction here.
Absolutely, I'm going to talk to him. Brex Bradley is going to join me here at the Barton Creek Golf Academy. Welcome back to Swing Clinic. We are now joined by Breck Bradley. He's the Director of Instruction here at the Barton Creek Golf Academy. Breck, thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for having me today. I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. Breck, tell me a little bit about the facilities.
The Barton Creek Golf Academy, we do everything from junior programs to long-term development, golf schools. We run corporate clinics, so we kind of have a cornucopia of a menu of golf instruction, and we're busy throughout the year, which is even better. We do a lot of on-course teaching. We have 4 beautiful golf courses, 2 Fazios, a Crenshaw, and a Palmer. And so we have great golf courses to take our students out on.
And I see that you have a broom. Are we going to be doing some cleaning, or are you going to show me something with that?
Great, yes. I'm going to show you how to take a household broom that you can take and really work on perfecting your pivot.
Okay.
So I'm going to dress the ball. I'm going to hold the broom parallel to my shoulders and cup it in my right elbow. I'm going to take a golf posture, and essentially as I turn back, I'm going to turn my torso and get this broom perpendicular to the target line, and the broom should fall right about inside my right foot. When I do this correctly, I've loaded weight into my right heel. Now, let's show you something that we might see as instructors day to day.
Okay.
This would be more of the sway pivot where the broom goes outside the foot, and another common one, maybe the reverse pivot where the broom is tilted left.
You see that a lot.
See that a lot. So what we're looking for is the broom to turn back and get perpendicular to the target line in line with the inside of the right foot. That's step 1. Now step 2, I'm going to move down, out, and forward as if I'm moving towards the ball and brushing the ball with my right side or right shoulder.
I like that.
Yeah, and what that does is it really does a lot. It helps me get my weight to my left side, and it helps me get open, and it helps me get my left shoulder up in a way which I need to really get into a good impact position. And as I do that, you can really ingrain what the good move is with the body. We see so much of the over the top, where you can see the broom working across the ball, or there's somebody that comes too far from underneath, the broom working down and under, and in that case, it might hit him in the right foot. So now when I am at impact, brushing the ball, I go into the last phase, which is the follow through and the finish, and point the broom at the target, and get as close to the target as you can based on what you feel comfortable with.
Thanks so much, Breck. Next time my cleaning lady's at the house, I'll be sure she leaves one of those for me.
Thank you for having me. I think it's a great drill.
Up next on Swing Clinic, we're going to look at one of the best putting training aids on the market, the putting arc. Stay with us. Welcome back to Swing Clinic. I'm Christina, joined by Jimmy Hanlin. And now we are going to show you probably one of the best kept secrets in the putting game. It is a training aid called the putting arc. And Jim, I've known about this for a very long time. However, I don't know if all of our viewers at home know very much about it.
Many tour players, I'm talking hundreds of thousands, including your brother that plays on the Canadian Tour, use this to better their putting stroke and to help with their path, but they just don't see that many amateurs on the putting green with it, and they're crazy, because let me tell you something, if tour pros aren't getting paid, but they're still using it, that means it works. It means it works, right?
Absolutely. You can go to any practice facility on a PGA Tour, LPGA Tour event and see plenty of these. Keep them in the side of their bag, pull them out, throw in a couple of tees. And we're going to demonstrate today how it's used. This is the smaller version called the T3. This is pretty much the original. And they just keep them in their bags. But now the putting arc has come out with an MS3D. It's a little bit bigger. You can keep it in your garage, throw it in your golf bag.
Yeah, if you're not traveling, I think this is the Cadillac.
All right, so I'll just kind of show you quickly what it's all about here. Basically, it's about geometry and the math about a perfect arc in putting. And the point of it is to keep the heel of the putter along the arc the whole entire time. And I've used this plenty of times, and I can go and hit this putt over and over and over and over, and I'm gonna see this ball go in the hole because it's the exact same stroke each and every time. One of the best things about putting is seeing the ball go in the hole. Get it mentally, and it happens to, it just teaches your hands how to make it go in.
If you use your shoulders in your putting stroke to take it back and through, and you have a proper setup with your eyes over top of the golf ball, that putter's gonna work a little inside and it's gonna work a little back to the inside through the stroke. That's why this gives you great feedback. The putting arc gives you amazing feedback on how that putter can stay along there, and your shoulders will just work that way. Let's do it without the golf ball first so you can show them how just using your shoulders, allowing your arms to hang and your eyes over top of the golf ball, ball, and that putter will stay right along that putting arc with the heel. Now again, this is a little different version here, Christina, so you can actually do that with the toe also. You can put the toe up against it and do the same thing. See how her shoulders are moving, her arms are hanging, her eyes are over the golf ball, and that helps you also. Yeah, and it keeps the rest of your body quiet, and you can actually see it in the mirror that they provide. I've always said, you know, there's a lot of amateurs that I help out, and everything's with the hands. This totally takes the hands out of it. Absolutely, and what she sees too is that what she's talking about is this mirror that she has here. She could put her eyes right over top of there, and she can see how her head is not moving. You get instant feedback yourself. You don't need me to tell you, you don't need Christina to tell you. You can look right down at it and see whether your eyes and head are moving during the stroke or whether they're staying very still. And best thing about the whole thing, go ahead and roll some for us here. One of the best things is repetition. Putting is all about repetition. So Christina can sit there and quickly repeat the same stroke over and over again, especially if she has her caddy here throwing her golf balls. She can quickly repeat the same stroke over and over again and get the feeling of how to train her muscles and train her shoulders to move along the right target line. And notice how my hands never move from the arc. The heel of the putter never comes off the arc, and that's kind of the point of it. And when you're looking down, Christina, you can see yourself, right? You can see your eyes and see how they work. See how my shoulders aren't, you know, aren't fidgeting. My body's not moving. I'm staying really quiet over the golf ball. All right, well, the only way you can miss this is if you do what I did on the very first one and leave it short. That's pretty much it. But no, this arc is fantastic, and I encourage everyone at home to head out and grab one. Go check it out. And again, there's different versions depending on if you want one that's a little more mobile or if you want one that has all the feedback here. But again, we are both big proponents of this device, and we think that it'll get you, it's letting that putter swing in and out, and consistency is what we need in putting, huh? Absolutely. Well, Jim, I've had a great time here at Omni Barton Creek Golf Resort and Spa. It's been fantastic. Absolutely. Be sure to follow me on social media at Golf Christina. And me at Jimmy Hanlin. And we'll see you next time on the Swing Clinic.